Hey Hilltop families! Nobody enjoys being around a complainer. Complaining comes from a bad attitude. Complaining never helps anybody. Have you ever been around someone who all they did was complain about their jobs, the food, and other people? It's exhausting to be around complainers. In this lesson, the children are going to learn about another amazing Bible story they probably never heard of. From the story of Korah and the complainers in Numbers chapter 16. They will learn all about the dangers of living with a complaining spirit. We hope you enjoy this lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sana's Valentine's poetry dedicated to you kids by Miss Sana for you, to you, by me, for you, made by me, dedicated to you, that I wrote for you, said by me, to you, from me. Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you miss me? Because I miss you. Roses are red and violets are blue. Did you bring me some Valentine candy? Roses are red and violets are blue. Are those bouquet of flowers out there for me or for your mom? Roses are red and violets are blue. My favorite color is actually green, not red or blue. Roses are red and violets are blue. Why am I all alone? Where is the love? Happy Sunday and happy Valentine's Day. Whatever Valentine's means to you, I hope you show some love to your mom, your dad, and whoever is in your household. And you better send some love to your little brothers and your sisters. Don't be mean to them. Maybe you can make them a nice card and make them a snack that doesn't have dog food in it. What? Anywho, it's our second week of, I know it sounds crazy, but... And this week, we are talking about something that we all need to control. And that's complaining. Ugh, why am I doing school on Zoom? It sucks. I can't even hear my teacher. Why is my food cold? I don't like it when I have to share with my sister. She's annoying. Ugh, it's so boring to be at home. My mom is always telling me to clean up my mess. Ugh. Complaining is not a good quality to have. It sends a really bad vibe to everyone around you, and it makes you look really, really ungrateful. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. So let's jump into our Bible story for today. Let's check this out. Alrighty kids, in the book of Numbers chapter 16, we find one of the wildest stories ever. Moses was the leader God had appointed over his people, the Israelites. Moses led them out of slavery in Egypt, parted the Red Sea, and they were headed to the land God promised them. The Israelites had been following Moses for many years through the desert on the way to the promised land. The whole way, they had been complaining and whining. They complained about anything and everything. So one day, a man named Korah decided he was going to rise up against Moses as the leader. He started complaining against Moses to all the Israelites. This man right here, Korah, had a terrible attitude towards Moses. Korah got 250 leaders in the community to take his side. Then he went to Moses to complain against him. We are just as holy as you are. What makes you think you can be the leader of us? Moses didn't get mad. He told Korah, "Is it the Lord that you and your men are rebelling against? Come back tomorrow. We will both call on God. The one God who answers is the one who is really supposed to be the leader of the Israelites." So the next day, Moses and Aaron stood before Korah and his 250 men. They both lit their incense torches and called on God. All the while, Korah and his men continued to complain about Moses. Then all of a sudden, the ground opened up and swallowed Korah and 4 of his friends. They were never seen or heard from again. And then, God sent fire from heaven and burned up the rest of the 250 men who had come with Korah to complain. All right, kids, you probably would agree with me that it was a bad idea for Korah and his friends to start complaining, right? Well, guess what? The next day, another group shows up and starts complaining against Moses. What? You would think they would have learned a lesson from what happened to Korah, right? Well, they didn't. So Moses and Aaron prayed for God not to kill these people for their wicked attitudes. God had already sent a plague to destroy them. But because of Moses and Aaron's prayers, not everyone was punished. This was an amazing Bible story. And today, we're going to learn a valuable lesson from the story about how we must be careful to not fall into the trap of complaining. I know it sounds crazy, but cut the complaining. Korah complained a lot against Moses, and his consequences, along with some other people, were pretty bad. They were never seen again. You think everyone would learn their lesson, but no. Another group of complainers did the same thing. Not so bright of them, right? Complaining is a bad habit. And when we complain, we are discouraging the people around us. It's a part of life to not agree with something or dislike something, but that doesn't give us the right to complain and complain. We need to be patient and trust God with the plan, because He's the man with the plan. Here's what we need to do. Talk to God about your complaints, not others. We can have things that we are upset about in life, but instead of throwing complaints in other people's faces, how about we talk to God first? He can help us see things in His perspective, help us to calm down and think how we can fix the situation, or even help us change our attitudes about it. How would you like it if someone threw a bunch of complaints in your face? Don't hang around other complainers. You know the saying, it takes one rotten apple to spoil the bunch? Well, we tend to become like those we hang around. All those people who hung around Korah, guess what? They became complainers just like him. If you hang around people who choose to make bad decisions and do wrong, you yourself will make bad decisions and bad choices and do wrong. Say the sponge represents you, and this glass of red water represents your friends. Now, when you're hanging around with your friends and they do wrong decisions and bad choices, and you're hanging around with them, you tend to soak up everything that they do, right? So you soak it up, you're hanging around them, you're having fun, and woohoo, yeah, yay! And so guess what? You become just like them. And then whenever you're around other people, all you do is do the same thing, like complain or say mean things to other people. You tend to share all of that to other people, and you let go all of that complaining and being mean and everything that your friends used to do into other people's lives. That's not good. Guys, complaining will make your heart and life miserable. You will always see the bad in everything and never really have room to see what God is capable of doing. If you complain a lot, you can definitely stop now. All you need to do is talk to God about it and ask Him to forgive you. Day by day, change is possible. Well, kids, I have to go and figure out what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I love you all so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.